Hey everybody, Brock Boyd, and today I want to talk to salespeople about a different topic than normal. And this is in particular going to be the most valuable to salespeople who are in, say, the first 5 or 10 years of their career. And I just want salespeople to be aware of something that probably hasn't been front and center for you yet if you're only 5 to 10 years into your sales career. And that is the concept of fluctuating income and the fact that your income could fluctuate a lot from year to year. And, depending on the macro environment and also, just the circumstances you find yourself in a new position and so on, you mainly just need to be aware that salespeople's income are going to fluctuate a lot. There is no such thing. I've never met a salesperson whose income is simply a straight line upwards, right? So it's just like their income just goes up by X% every year forever. I have not met a salesperson who has never had a single year that dipped down from a prior year. Now, it could be different. Some people have had a lot more years in a row without any kind of dip, but it's very, very rare to have a salesperson who makes more every single year than they made the prior year, because you're going to have a banner year once in a while, and then the year after that is not likely to be as high. So it is critical to be aware of that and do some planning as a result. And if your expenses, which I will represent with a red line here, if your expenses are kind of right below what your earnings are, and then your earnings were to fluctuate, obviously that could cause some pretty big problems. So if you imagine that if I represent this earnings line in a more realistic fashion, it more realistically looks something like this over time. Like that. And you can imagine here, this right here would be a very, very stressful time where you are earning less than what your ongoing lifestyle costs look like. So the whole point of it is to keep the lifestyle costs, expenses side of the equation as low as possible for as long as possible relative to your earnings, so that when you do have fluctuations and dips, it's not the end of the world. If you are 20 years into your career, you're already familiar with this. You've already been through a recession. You already know the importance of it. You might have, a lot of us have had to learn this kind of thing the hard way. But if you're unaware of it, then you might not be taking any steps to prepare for this. And I believe that this is critical to both your kind of happiness and ability to thrive throughout your career, and also your ability to actually put away money, not just for a rainy day, but for your future financial freedom. So just want to make sure that salespeople earlier on in their career are aware that it's not a straight line, your income. You're going to have to assume potentially large fluctuations. So you need to control that expense line. So the lifestyle costs and what you lock in early on in your career. The lower you can keep it, for the longer you can keep it low, the better off you'll be, the less stress you will have. And that is it for this week. Happy hunting.